Hey guys, this is Candle, and welcome to another Devil May Cry game. Yes, I'm trying to play through all of them before Devil May Cry 5 comes out. I don't know how well I'm going to succeed, but we're getting ready to start Devil May Cry 2 in HD. Yes. Very excited to play this. From what I've heard, though, it's pretty much like the worst of the Devil May Cry games, so I don't know how much fun it's actually going to be. I do know that the PS2 version comes on 2 different discs, and there's like 2 little mini campaigns we can go through. Let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Oh, we can actually choose here. Dante or Lucia. We'll go through Dante first, and then we'll do Lucia. I think all told it's supposed to take about 6-7 hours between the two of them, so we'll see what happens. Devil May Cry 2 Dante, would you like to continue? Yes, I would. Nice little splash screen there. Little high-res Dante face. So, like Devil May Cry 1, the pre-rendered cinematics and the menus are going to be in 4:3, so you're going to see black bars on the sides of your screen. But the gameplay should actually still be in 16:9, so that should be fine then. Now, this was a game I never actually properly played through myself. I ended up watching a Let's Play of it years and years ago, to the point that I think most people were still uploading in 480p at best, especially for older games like this. You know, there was no HD collection at the time, not even on the PS3. So I think the footage I saw was like 360p, 480p at best, so, which is about what you're seeing for the pre-rendered cinematics. Anyways, I am still fairly excited to play this game, especially after having played the first one finally all the way through. You know, it means I can maybe actually hack it with this one. I don't think it's supposed to be too much more difficult than the first game was, though. It's supposed to be a little bit more open, though. Definitely got some weird, different things going on. So as far as I know, this game takes place sometime after the first one. I don't know exactly how much. And then the third game, for some reason, is a prequel. And Devil May Cry was not the first or last video games to do it that way. Metal Gear Solid did the exact same thing as well, where 2 was a sequel and then 3 was a prequel. All right. Nice little different logo, too. Go with it. All right, new game, load game options. Let's take a look at our options first. Definitely want vibration on, brightness. Nothing we can change in the game, so that kind of sucks. You know, you got to tune your monitor or your TV screen as you see fit. So there you go if you want to do that. Default option setting. Can't change the controls, interestingly enough. Pretty sure you could do that in the first one, so that'll be interesting to see. Anyways, let's go ahead and start. I'll turn subtitles on as soon as I can if they're not on by default. Otherwise, I'll
long since past.
Try to keep quiet.
In an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons, and humans were powerless under their rule. Humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda. With a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparda eradicated the demons. And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the Demon Slayer, Dante.
There we go. There's that badass motherfucker. As far as I know, Trisha's not in this game. I don't know what's happened to her. But Dante looks a hell of a lot better in this one than he did in the last.
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparta.
What is that she threw in there? Some kind of throwing knife? I don't know the exact kind. Anyways, mission 1. Toward the north, the Hunter of Dark Blood will realize his destiny. Guidepost for the Hunters, Chapter 1, Clause 3. So that girl in there, that's Lucia, I think. And like I said, the campaign's kind of split between Dante and Lucia. In the actual PS2 version, it's split onto 2 different discs, so which is kind of interesting, where Dante's is on one disc, Lucia's on the other. It doesn't actually tell you which disc is which, but they are color-coded for some reason, where Lucia is kind of like a purple and Dante is, of course, red. And we will be going through both of them, because unlike other games that kind of did this dual campaign thing, it's not just a quick character replacement. I looked into this a little bit beforehand, because I wanted to see if there was like any real difference, and turns out it actually is. Dante has like 18 missions, Lucia has 13. They go to some similar locations, but they kind of go in like reverse order or something like that, and they have their own separate stories. You know, it's not like the original Resident Evil, where you have Chris's campaign and Jill's campaign, where they largely do pretty much the same thing, go through the same story, just like slightly different or out of order. As far as I can tell, these are like separate stories. So we'll go through and we'll see how interesting that is. Alright, so it looks like this starts you right off. So our HUD looks a little bit different. But we've still got Red Orb. A crystal with condensed demon blood. Use it to gain new power. So the sword's still on triangle. Ebony and Ivory are still on square. Okay, we've got dodge on circle and of course jump. And we have our double jump. Okay. And that's aim. There we go. So we've got some basic abilities to start. Nothing on the D-pad. Nothing to activate Devil Trigger. Alright. And still nothing on the right stick either. Let's take a look at our menu real quick. Item. Okay, starts it out with a Vital Star and a Devil Star. S. Small, maybe? Yeah, it says recovers a small amount of vitality, so that's what probably the S means. Alright, equip. So that's... It's different. It's a kind of a different menu, but it's still interesting. We have an amulet. Dante's amulet looks a lot different than last time, or pendant or whatever. I wonder if it's actually a different one or not. Apparently it's got different abilities based on like where we equip stuff. We've got Electro Heart. Adds lightning element to your attack and Devil Trigger. Okay. So there are like 2 other kind of pieces we can put in, different abilities we can equip. Sword starts us out with Rebellion, a standard sword for Dante. I don't think that's the same sword that we started with in Devil May Cry 1. Was that Rebellion? I don't remember. I'd have to look that up. But I know we ended up with Sparta at the end. Guns, we have handguns. It doesn't... Oh, come on. It's Ebony and Ivory. Seriously. Twin pistols that fire magic bullets. Yes. Alright. File. Items. Okay, different items. Arcana Medaglia? I'd have to hear that to... It's either Medaglia or Medaglia. I don't know which. But one of the holy relics that were once used to seal a great demon. That actually looks... I want to say the Seal of Metatron, but... Or at least one side of it from... Silent Hill 3, but I don't know if it's the same thing or not. Enemies. Nothing in enemy file. Weapons. Actions. There we go. Flip escape. Air hike. Kick jump. So I think Dante's going to be a little bit more nimble in this game. So that'll be interesting. We have an area map too. Fairly linear for this first bit, I guess. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and destroy some stuff. There we go. Ooh, hello. What's back here? Get that. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, Dante is quite a bit more nimble. And actually, what I remember most from seeing this game so long ago in such low resolution is that you're going to be seeing this color scheme a lot. It's going to be a lot of grays and browns and not much else, honestly. But it'll still be interesting to see. Ooh, can actually run up the wall. Alright. Well then, I guess let's get going. What is down this way? Okay, I wasn't sure if I could actually come down here or not. I figured, you know, it's early enough in the game. If I die, it's not going to matter too much. Alright, get back up out of there. So, I think this game puts some of its story in the manual, in the original manual, which I have. I could read it to you guys if you really want, but I probably won't know that's what you want because I'm recording this well in advance, actually, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're on a different kind of island or something. I want to read the sign, damn it. Can I not read the sign? Apparently I can't read the sign. Oh, well. And it's such low resolution, I really can't read it otherwise. So yeah, unfortunately this game looks like it may have put some of its story in the manual. I hate when games do that because quite often when you see later compilations and collections and stuff that don't include the story, you end up getting lost a little bit. So I'm hoping it'll explain things like where we are, what we're doing here. I mean, Lucia summoned us, but that's about all I know. Well, that's metal. So we've got a lock on this time. Interesting. Okay, you can actually turn the lock off. Aegon of Innis. Or is it Inus? I don't know. I just know. Let's go ahead and start flipping around. Thank you. As soon as I can get that shotgun back, I'll be happy, though. Green orb, a crystal with condensed demon fluid. It will instantly recover your vitality. Alright. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Come on. There we go. Like, die, motherfucker. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we still have red orbs, so that'll be our way to level up Dante, upgrade him later on. I wonder if it's going to be the same statue that we go to for upgrades. And I imagine we would still do that in the in-between missions as well, but we'll see what happens. Nope, can't go down there. This area is pretty linear. Can I do anything about the spouts here? About the gargoyles? No. I'm not even technically sure these are gargoyles. Yeah, we would think of them like that nowadays, but actually I think they might be. I'd have to watch a Shadowversity video to be sure. Really do like his stuff. He went over it once. I can't remember which video it was, though. I think it was like a whole video dedicated to it. Now we got Puya. There we go. Come on. Seriously? Alright, fine. Oh, you're hidden back there. Mir, where are you? Oh, there's several of you up there. I do love the fact that he just automatically, you know, fires directly at them. They're way up there. Unfortunately, they're just way too high for me to see, and it is, you know, the camera's stuck on a fixed track. You can't maneuver it around. No over-the-shoulder camera, no behind camera, nothing. Still got a little bit of that Resident Evil blood in it. Yeah, for those of you that weren't aware, maybe you didn't watch my Devil May Cry 1 videos, but, you know, Devil May Cry originally started out as a prototype for Resident Evil 4 before they decided to go in a different direction for that franchise. You know, they wanted it to make it more action-packed and ended up going something a little bit more along the lines of the originals, I believe, but still a bit different. Can I jump over this? Yes, okay. Can I jump on this? Yes. Interesting. Wasn't sure I'd be able to do that. Okay. Glad I came up here, though, because there's red orbs. There we go. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Dante is a hell of a lot more nimble now. Obviously, my combos aren't getting too high right now. There's not nearly enough enemies. but it's still better than nothing. Alright. Still very interesting that we can actually be on the buildings here. Oh! I didn't mean to come down here. I didn't even know you could get down here. Interesting. Alright. Of course, they're getting trapped down there, but I want these red orbs first. There we go. Now let's go take care of that guy. Thank you. A couple of them. There we go. Come on. Alright, looks like they're back up there. Come on. Ah, damn it. Well, at least he came out to play with me. There we go. Alright, so yeah, don't expect too much high-level play from me. I am still fairly new to this game. Like I said, I tried playing it years ago, ended up watching a Let's Play instead. Mostly because I had such a difficult time with the first game initially. Not so much this time around, though. You know, it ended up not being nearly as bad as I remembered it being. I think mostly because I was finally able to properly get a handle on the combat. I never quite understood it originally. About how you're supposed to be flipping around, but then again, I had never really played a spectacle fighter back then. Gold Orb, a crystal generated by immortals with the power of resurrection. I think really the only spectacle fighters I played back then were God of War games, and those, you know, Kratos is not nearly as nimble as, say, Dante. He's not like flipping around all over the place. It's all about in the chains of the Blades of Chaos. Speaking of God of War, though, I would like to play those games for the channel or on stream someday, but the early ones, they have some things that I'm not too sure YouTube or Twitch would like. You know, bare-chested female characters and enemies and stuff like that. I don't know. The new one doesn't really have that. You know, it's much more mature in that aspect. But the old ones definitely do. Even to the point of having sex minigames. Now, granted, everything's off-screen during them, but they're still there. You know, it's not hot coffee or anything. Alright. This thing's still here, so there... Okay, I was gonna say there's still more enemies somewhere. Thank you. So we're kind of stuck in this small little place until... There we go. Now we can try out Devil Trigger. Alright, that's still on L1, and you can still change back freely. That's good to know. And you can reactivate it when it's not full, too, so that's definitely good to know. Oh, yep, same statue. Looks a little bit better this time, though. How do I activate you? There we go, circle this time. A statue of a god that is controlling time. You can gain power by offering the red orbs. Alright, so you increase the power of your sword, guns, or purchase an item. Let's take a look at items. We got 788. I definitely want blue orbs and purple orbs. But, because blue orbs increase your health, purple orbs increase your Devil Trigger gauge, but we can't afford those right now. You can only carry one gold orb at a time this time, which is interesting. But you can carry a hell of a lot more on all the other items. You know, Vital Stars, small and large. Devil Trigger Stars, small and large. You can carry 30 and 10, respectively. 99 Holy Stars. Holy fuck. I guess that replaces the Holy Water this time. Smell of Fear. Allow you to avoid enemy attacks up to 3 times. So I guess that replaces the Untouchable, which really came in handy during those last couple fights. We'll see how well this thing goes. Hopefully not too bad. Swords. So we've got Rebellion. And it's just straight up upgrade, it looks like. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to take a look at guns. Okay, 10,000 increased handguns. So it's quite a bit different this time. It doesn't look like you're purchasing like individual abilities and attacks and stuff. You're just like upgrading your swords and guns, and I guess that maybe unlocks new attacks. I don't know. There's nothing we can afford right now, though. We can't even afford small Vital Star or Devil Star or a Holy Star or anything like that. Gold Orb is 10,000. Holy fuck. I really hope this game like doles out the red orbs pretty well then. Okay, can't do anything there. What's down here? Ah, we got the blue orb fragments then. There we go. Fragment with vital energy. 4 pieces make one whole blue orb. We've still got those. Alright. And there's a red orb up there. I want that. Okay. Where are ya? Well, I got my red orb. Triggered something, though. Some kind of fight, probably. Well, those are demon monkey dog things. I don't know if they're monkeys or dogs. They're kind of like in between, almost. But, Masira, I guess. Masira. I'm not sure how to say that. Masira. There we go. Not too bad, though. Obviously, at the beginning of the game, we're going to be facing a lot of low-powered, low-level enemies. Well, that gets them high into the air. There we go. Alright. Pretty much just keep flipping around. They're just, like... They're really slow. You know, I am, like, moving, like, really fast, and they're just not moving at all, it seems. I don't think a single one has actually attacked me yet. And this is the normal difficulty? I know this game has another easy automatic mode like the original did, but... You know, if this is what it's going to be like throughout the rest of the game, yeah, I'd definitely say skip this unless you're really into the whole Devil May Cry lore and story and everything. You know, I've always heard that this one's like the most forgettable and kind of like the worst one out of the main series, like not including the reboot. I actually really enjoy the reboot. I don't know what people have against the reboot, other than the fact that Dante doesn't look like Dante throughout most of it. I think that's just what the whole backlash was. People just didn't like the fact that Dante didn't have white hair throughout pretty much the entire game, and they're idiots. Because he's still Dante, he's still a wise ass, and it's still a lot of fun. This is a key to unlock an iron barred door. I'd imagine this door, maybe? Yes, you have used the key. And we ran up the wall in celebration. Alright. Got some red orbs leading us along. Hey, we can actually afford something now. We've got over 1,000 red orbs. Alright. Yep, come on, get back here. Take on these Aegon of Inus. Like, I haven't even really needed Devil Trigger yet. There we go. Holy hell, that's nice. Alright. Come on. Now, when it comes to combos, I don't really bother learning more than just a couple basic ones. I tend to be much more of a button masher when it comes to games like this, rather than a combo player. Like I said, you're not going to see high-level play from me. It's just not the kind of player I am. But I'm still enjoying the hell out of myself. Alright, so which way? Let's go on top. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna say you can take a look around, see if there's anything worth going after. And it doesn't really appear to be. I see some red orbs, but it's kind of like pigeon food. Just a pittance through there. Oh, there's she is again. Maybe we'll finally get some answers in the story, maybe? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, I guess that's the end of the mission then. 11 minutes, got a B for that. Nice. Yeah, stylish average was D. That kind of sucks. But hey, like I said, I'm not too stylish myself. A nice ranking bonus, though. Yes, definitely save data. Alright. Next mission, please.
Where's Mathieu? Mathieu? Mathieu?
Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they? It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
Sparta, not Sparta. Sparta.
You knew him?
Oh, yes. We are the guardians of this land, Vidumali. Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please, deal with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Let me guess, it's a double-headed coin.
Wonderful. I am very pleased. It leads to a harbor. If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father, son of Sparta.
See, again, I think this takes place after Devil May Cry 1, but I don't know how much time has passed since. I don't know what's happened to Trisha or anything like that. Anyways, Mission 2, the aerial heart will give the hunter the chance to reach the skies. Guidepost for the hunters, Chapter 1, Clause 8. Power up! Alright, swords, guns. No, I can't afford that. Swords, can't afford that. You can get items, though. Let's go ahead and take a blue orb. Yes, it's going to wipe us out pretty much, but I think that'll be it. Good enough. Alright, and we're closing in on half an hour, so I think I'll save Mission 2 for the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.